our default setting is to hear from God. So there's no way a creator created a creation that he can't speak to. And now he might change the way he speaks to people. And overall, let's say in Genesis, he was there with Adam. He was able to walk with him and talk to him. But now he talks to the Holy Spirit. He talks to many different ways. And one of the ways is you could hear him. You could hear him as a mental note, as a heart impression, as a vision, as a dream. There's so many ways you could hear him. But I know that we can all hear his voice in our head, because if the enemy has the power to put thoughts in your mind, so does God have the power to put his thoughts in there. So most of you guys don't know, I created this game, Not Just Sundays, and it's a conversation game. It has levels 1 to 3, and it's not just levels, it also has wildcards. And these wildcards are this little symbol right here. And one of the questions that I was working with, even with a friend, we're thinking of this question. He said, what do you think God will say to another player right now? And I think this question, this wild card, is so powerful because it allows people to, and encourages them to try to hear what God is saying to them, but not for selfish reasons, but for someone else. And I believe that when we ask the Lord to get a word for someone else out of love, because you want to encourage them, which is like what a prophetic word is a word of encouragement. I feel like with faith accompanying with that, God will show up and God will tell you something, because you're just not doing it for yourself. You want someone else to hear something. And I think I really like this card because of that. It's a way to encourage someone to try to hear, and maybe it's their first time even asking God to hear something for someone else. And I feel like when we give him the space to and the faith to show up in this way, he will. So I hope you guys like this, and if there's any stories from any of you asking this question and hearing something, let me know and leave it in the comments.